This is how I remember getting introduced to this dish as a kid, as my Uncle Tony, Chu Tong, was soaking this duck inside that ginger garlic Nuoc Mam, showing me the perfect bite there. And I just remember him telling me the sauce, this dish is all about the sauce, because everything else is pretty simple, pretty light. And this one's for him. I wish he was still around and go eat with him. The #1 OG foodie. But today we're making Bun Mang Vit, which is bamboo shoot duck noodle soup. A very simple dish accompanied by a very flavorful sauce. So let's get started. I got some dried bamboo shoots here that I'm going to soak in hot water. And you're going to soak this for about 24 hours. So we didn't get to eat it right away. And this is some fresh bamboo shoots. They come in 3 forms: dried, fresh, or canned. You can choose whatever option you want or have available to you. Thinly slice the fresh bamboo shoot up. That's our dried stuff, and we're going to let that sit for 24 hours. I'm going to slice up some onions here. We're going to mince up some ginger here for our sauce. And this is the star of the show, our duck. With the gizzards, with the liver, with the heart. About $20 at Costco. Great deal. Green onions. Prep that. We love our green onions. And boom, we got our onions. Alright, into the main studio we go. Let's char up a yellow onion. Char up a small, medium piece of ginger here. And we're going to add it to about 6 to 8 liters of high quality H2O that we're bringing up to a boil here. Let's work on some vermicelli noodles and cook accordingly. All right, let's add a little bit of salt, about a tablespoon of salt here. Keep working those noodles per the instructions, about 5 to 7 minutes. And in goes our duck. In goes the neck. And I'm going to save the gizzards, heart, and liver. I'm going to freeze it so we can make a broth later on. I'm not going to add it to this dish here. Once the noodles are done, don't forget to rinse and set aside. Boom, those are our vermicelli noodles for this dish. All right, the duck's going to go in for about 45 minutes. So about 15-20 minutes in, we're going to fish out the scum here so we get a clear broth. Do it 2-3 times within the 45 minutes, and boom, look at that. Nice, clear duck broth. Here we got some red cabbage that I'm going to thinly slice up for our garnishes. This is some garlic I'm going to mince up and add it to that bowl of minced ginger that you saw me mince up earlier. And we're going to start on our sauce here. So about 10 cloves of garlic to 1 medium ginger minced up. And then we're going to hit it with 1 full lemon juice. This one's from Mama Chow's garden. Always got the plug on the lemons and the herbs. Shout out Mama Chow. 1 tablespoon of granulated cane sugar. I'm going to start off with 5 tablespoons of Nuoc Mam fish sauce here. A touch of water. Dissolve the sugar. A little bit more fish sauce because it was light. About a tablespoon, 2 tablespoons more. And then you know we got to add our chilies. I don't have any fresh, so we're going to use some sambal here. And that is the secret to this dish, Nuoc Mam Gung. Set that aside. So 45 minutes in here, we're going to fish out Donald, and we're going to shock it in an ice bath so it stops the cooking process, easier to handle, doesn't overcook the meat. Back to our broth. Let's start the seasoning. About 3 tablespoons here of salt at first. About 3 tablespoons here of fish sauce. And a handful of cane sugar. Rock cane sugar. I'm going to dissolve in that beautiful, fatty, yet clean broth. We love duck in Vietnam. It's like one of our favorite proteins. So easy to handle. It doesn't handle like chicken. It handles like beef. You can dry age it. You can, eat it fairly rare. So it's just a good protein to play around with. So let's assemble a bowl here. We got some vermicelli noodles. We got our fresh bamboo shoots. We got some onions, green onions, or some onion whites. Let's taste our broth here right before we serve. Always taste before you serve. I'm going to add a little bit more salt, about 2 more tablespoons of salt. Rinse your duck, let it dry. And let's start assembling here. The main cut is the breast. So, kind of in a rush here because Kim's almost home. So I was just trying to get this dish ready for her while shooting. So boom, get that breast cut out nicely. And slice it up as so we can finish our final product here. Thinly slice. Beautiful fat cap. Beautifully cooked. Not overcooked. Not undercooked. Just perfect. So when that broth hits it, it just reaches that awesome texture. She doesn't like the skin, so we're going to take that off, and I'm going to eat it on the side or add it to broths or freeze it, whatever you want. Layer it in the bowl here, and that's my cut here. Nice and fatty. I love the skin of the duck. It's so good. It's so tender, gelatinous. Look at that. Oh, baby. Beautiful, beautiful. Into the bowl it goes with the skin on, since it's my bowl here. And we are ready to serve. Kim's first time trying this dish, so I'm going to hit it with some black pepper for her. She's going to add some mint, our thinly sliced red cabbage here. And it's just a light broth. Very, very light. All the flavor is in this dipping process here. Get that nice duck into that sauce. Look at that. Oh, gingery, sweet, savory, limey, lemony, thin, delicate vermicelli noodles. Beautiful colors. That's her dipping it in the sauce. Ooh, giving sauce some love right there. And boom, that's me just finishing butchering up that duck. And thank you for watching, everybody. This is a quick one here. I love you all. Subscribe, like,